music festival turned deadly and people lost their lives, all because of poor safety management. Everybody was pointing their fingers at Travis, blaming him for not taking enough responsibility and being aware enough.
You know, things happen at concerts, but something like that, it's just like...
After a multi-year investigation, Travis was officially cleared of any legal wrongdoing. But even with this weight off his back, he now faced a different problem. How do you move forward from this and get back to making music? So here's what he did. He surrounded himself with some of the best producers to get their help for his follow-up album, Utopia. And on this album, we hear Travis taking risks. He evolved his sound and left the old Travis Scott formula behind. And the result? Some of the best music Travis Scott has made, with people all agreeing the production was key.
A lot of creative and colorful production across this thing.
So today we're going to break down the creative production ideas on Utopia and what makes them so unique. And you can even use these ideas in your beats as well. But you know what would make me feel like I'm in a utopia? If you could hit the like or subscribe button. You could build me a paradise just by clicking one of those buttons.
So Navi D is really dope. Like I love watching his stuff. He's one of the people that I watched like when I first like learned how to like make beats and stuff. And I still watch his stuff from time to time. So yeah, give him a subscribe, y'all. Like he's so dope. Yeah, we're just gonna like learn about, because I was listening to Travis Scott album, so it's like really cool that he's like, this came up like recently, so I'm like, ooh, let's just all watch this together.
So on Utopia, the lead track Hyena shows a newer beat making technique that I think we're gonna see a lot more of in the future.
Trying to hit what you did, now you can't coast, 'cause I get bobblehead like I done made pro.
The technique that the producers use in this beat is sample reconstruction. So let me show you what this is. We'll start by listening to the sample first. Now you can hear all throughout the sample it has drums in it and its own unique bass line, but when you listen to Hyena, you don't hear those same elements. Up until now, it's been near impossible to take a sample and break apart the individual sounds in it. You are pretty much stuck with a sample as it is, but that's not the case anymore. By using splitting tools, you can take apart samples and reconstruct them in a way that's just never been possible before. So for example, one of the tools I like using is vocalremover.org. This is free and it works pretty well. If you want a paid option, RipX is also good. By the way, this isn't a sponsored video or anything, just thought I would share these tools with you. So let's take a look at how tools like these were used to make this beat. First, we have the psychedelic guitar that's split out from the sample and used for the main loop. And for this section, we also have an 808. But what's interesting about this beat is that one of the drum loops has a near identical pattern to the original from the sample. The textures just sound different. So here's the drum loop from the original sample. And here's the pattern from the final beat. You'll notice there are a few extra notes and some glitching techniques, and the textures do sound different, but the core pattern, rhythm, and groove are pretty identical. Now I can't say this with 100% certainty, but it does sound like the drums from the sampler are used as the foundation, with some sound designing and layering on top to help them sound bigger. And this is why the technique of sample reconstruction is just so powerful. You can pull apart samples and choose how to put them back together using different effects on different elements to create something new. It's a technique that hasn't existed in the past, but we're going to start seeing this more with this new technology. Now, another impressive technique on Utopia can be found in Lost Forever.
Lost on islands driven in both cars. Just bring your girl, feel like she both ours.
So let's take a look at the sample that the producers used to make this beat.
Have you ever been loved in a friend's arms?
So here's how the sample's used. Then we have a few additional layers that come in. But the part that I find so fascinating about this beat and many of the other beats on Utopia is the structuring. In a typical hip hop beat, we would have something like this for the drums. It's just a regular kick and snare pattern, but instead, here's what we have in Lost Forever. We have this unique percussion playing with this odd placement compared to what you typically hear in hip-hop beats. And this gives this beat an entirely new energy. Another example of a similar idea is on the beat for Sirens.
I was too damn determined. Rap game it needed refurbish. I was up top with no service. Watches it are playing verses. They in the bushes.
Where the producers of this beat use this sample. And so here's how the sample is used. It's nothing too crazy so far. When we bring in the kick and the 808, we start to see some unusual ideas here with how and where these sounds are used. But what I find the most unusual part about this beat is the remaining drum sounds. We have these really dense hybrid hi-hat snares that fill up so much space in this beat. And here's what makes these such a strange part of the beat. First off, you can see this pattern doesn't use the default grid. It uses the third beat grid, which is already unusual. But take a listen to the sound itself. If I tried to recreate this pattern using a typical trap hi-hat, listen to how the beat sounds. It's just far more empty comparatively. This hybrid sound makes the beat sound so much more full because of how much body there is. If I open up an EQ, here is how our trap hi-hat looks. And compare this to the actual sound that's used. Look at how much more low-end body there is here. And this is what I find really inspiring about Utopia. I know it's easy to go into autopilot mode when you're programming your drums, but they can be such a great place to innovate if you just try something different like we're seeing here. And by the way, if you want help to bring your innovative beat ideas to life, check out Better Beatmaker. It's my full online program that helps you understand the actual knowledge needed to make beats. One of my members recently sold his first beat, and the crazy part is just a year ago, he never made a beat in his life. Better Beatmaker helped him accelerate his progress much faster. So check it out if you're interested, the link is down below. And finally, the last beat I want to take a look at is God's Country.
God, country, this is war.
I know sampling can be hard for a lot of producers, especially when you're trying to take your loop and turn it into a full beat, but I think the producers on this beat do a great job of that. So here's the sample that's used for this beat. And the producers do a great job of manipulating different parts of the samples in different ways to keep the beat interesting. So for a start, here's the first piece of the sample that's used. Then partway through the beat, we have a different piece of the sample that's being used. It has a similar vocal pattern, but the different instrumentation around the vocals help bring a new feel to the beat here. Next, this is where the producers do something even smarter. They start to stretch the sample out to create even more variation. What this does is it creates a completely new rhythm with those vocal notes since they're now slowed down. And And we also have a pitch down version of this exact same loop, creating a fourth variation all from one sample. It's just a smart way to take your sample and keep it from becoming stale. So let's take all these cool ideas from Utopia and use them to make our own beat. I'm going to start by using this psychedelic guitar from Arcade. Then I'm going to slow the sample down and bring in some big juicy bass like we hear all over Utopia. Next for the drums, I'm going to push myself to be less conventional. Let's start with a kick pattern and this percussion. And for the hi-hats, I'm going to try to create some full body textures like we heard on Sirens. Let's first start by programming some straightforward hi-hats. And then I'm going to use a guitar amp to really recolor them and bring out that body. And then for the final touch, I'm going to grab this sample here. Use my stem splitter to rip apart this guitar and use it as a small detail in this beat. And there we go, we have a beat using some of the cool techniques we learned from this album, including structuring, sample splitting, and manipulation. Speaking of sampling techniques though, I know sampling can be hard, so if you want to learn some really helpful sampling techniques, check out the video next to me. But those are some of the production techniques found on Utopia. Hopefully you like this video. If so, hit like and subscribe, and check out the video next to me only if you're really cool though. If not, I'll see you next week.
Thank you, Navi D, always spreading that knowledge. It's awesome, man. Thank you so much for all the stuff that you do. Him and In the Mix was like the two favorite, like I always would like go to like when I was like learning how to like make music. And like now to this day, like I'm always watching like Navi D because he gives those little tip videos like that. I love people that do that because I don't make that kind of stuff. My passion is not really into making like those. I just like making music and then like just putting this on, like spreading the vibes and like love yourself and like hopefully like, you know, makes people happy, bring some warmth to people's lives and positivity. And then my random videos I love making on Instagram or TikTok, or not TikTok, I don't have TikTok, YouTube. Those are always fun. So I made this one earlier today. On my live, excuse me, I have hiccups. My live stream. Check it out. Oh, that's so fun. That's like a fun listen to, like at the end of like a set or something. Like, yo, we're about to leave. Yo, here we go. Roll out, y'all. And then play this song. Kind of like it. It's a short. I kind of like it like that. I don't really want to do anything else with it. I don't see myself making this like a full song or like people rapping over this. It's just like a fun, like I don't know what you call it, a meme break. A DJ set kind of thing. The ending track. Yo guys, thanks for watching. Yeah, like that. It's been great. Shout out to them and this and that person coming in. Yeah, we had so much fun. Oh yeah. Time to get the hell out of here. It's been real and fun. Oh yeah. And to keep loving yourself. Peace from Japan. Like that. Till the next one, y'all. Bye. That's kind of cool. It's like a goodbye thing. It could go on for like a minute. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Let's do that. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Get the 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 fuck out of here. Yeah. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Here you go. Nice little minute track there. Oh, there he is, Kenpachi. Did you hear this track? So I'm making like this little, like, at the end of a stream or something. I don't know. It's kind of fun. Remember Roll Out by Ludacris? Check it out. fuck out of here. Yeah, that's it. Thank you, Kenpachi. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, I made that earlier today. I was just like going crazy. I was thinking about the rollout song. I'm like, that's a really fun, catchy like phrase. Bam, 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 bam. I was like, let me just like do my own thing. And I was like, at the end, like right now, just like thinking like, I don't want to make it like to a full song. It'd be like a nice, just like a short video. So like under a minute right there. And then be like my ending vocals. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Like an Italian accent. Yeah, let's go. Get the fuck out of here. That's fun. Yeah, that's a keeper. Alright, I'm gonna export that. Nice little short. I like those like little short videos too. Like it's just like a way to like bring in a lot of views. Helps like, you know, it's like really fun for DJ sets too. I have like, I'll put this on my Bandcamp. Ludacris was dope back in the day. Man, he's still good though. Like I saw his freestyle like on Instagram. He still got the skills, man. I would love to see him like release a new album or something. Like Andre 3000, he's coming out with that new one, the new album coming out. Like Killer Mike came out with his album this year. I'm constantly listening to that. It's so fun. Did you listen to the new Travis Scott's album? I was listening to that in the van today. It's pretty good. I really like it, production wise. I'm not a fan of his like lyrics and like his like rap style or like the like auto tune stuff like that, but the production behind it's insane. Really good. Alright, let's export this. Cheers, everyone. What's this one? Did I make another beat? I'm trying to bring up stuff that I like, worked on and maybe I didn't finish. So it's called Wired. Let's see. Okay, I don't want to do anything with that. Chicken and beer classic. Andre doesn't get enough respect. Man, ain't that the truth? It's fine. Seems like he doesn't even care. He's just like having his time of his life. Like I saw his interview with Rick Rubin. Yeah. Seems like he's at peace with himself. I think that's all that matters, just like whatever that artist wants to do. Whatever makes him happy. It's like part of loving yourself. Actually, he's in Japan, isn't he? They like say he like living in Japan, right? 100,000. He's like playing that bamboo flute. Correct me if I'm wrong. Alright, we're not gonna do that beat today. I'm gonna start something new. There's certain moods I'm gonna start something new, and then the other moods are like, I'm not really like feeling like artistic. I just wanna like finish like a loop that I already had. So let's get the artistic juices flowing. Yeah, he doesn't complain at all, right? Which I'm surprised, like, why is he making a new album then? Because he was like talking about, like, a rapper has like a time limit, like he's not gonna be able to like rap about anything like relevant, like to he's like rap is like his like hip hop is like a younger culture. So I think I don't know why, like I'm just curious what makes him want to come back to make another album. If his thought is like that. I hope he realizes that there's still a lot of older heads like in their 30s and 40s that like grew up with like, you know, the start of kind of like hip hop, the 90s and stuff like me, you know. There's still there's still all that those people that love that. So there's definitely a market. You can't just say it's for the younger people. Like hip hop is not only for younger people. It started because it was younger people, right? It started like that. It was like because it was like the newest thing around. Oh, I hate eating popcorn now. I got like kernels stuck in my teeth. Ah, that's the worst part about eating popcorn. All that shit stuck in my tooth. I'm like, I don't have any like floss nearby. I made like 3 tracks at a time. That makes sense. I work a little with one and then move on. Yeah, that definitely makes sense. That's good because you give your ears like a little time to rest and then come back. Very good strategy. Yeah, for me, like I'll start like a loop, and then like after that, I just come back and like finish it. For me, the loop is the main part. It can be 8 or 16 or even 4-bar loop, but me, I usually 8. Alright, what am I in the mood for? Just play with these sounds here. Take a sample. Take an old Japanese sample here. Ooh. I think that's it. There he is! Trevor's in the house! Yo, that was so much fun earlier today. Thank you so much. Yeah, for you, morning. Yeah, it's 1 in the morning for me. Oh, it is morning. Very, very early morning for me. I'm from the future. I can tell you the winning lottery numbers. Just give me 5 easy payments of $5,000. Okay? You can send it to my PayPal there. Oh, that's funny. Someone probably will believe that. Oh my gosh, he really is coming from the future. We better send the money. He's gonna give us the winning lottery numbers. Dude, that'd be insane if someone actually believed that. There's so much scam going on though. Like, this is so sad. Like, I don't even want to even joke about that. Give me the lotto numbers. Bam 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 bam, back it up, bam bam bam. That's so trippy. Oh, I don't know if I want this one. Let's change this. Not feeling this vibe. So I have like a plethora of Japanese songs. There was like a time in my life where I would go to the library all the time and just rip all these CDs. And like I have insane amount of like all these old ass Japanese songs. So yeah, that's the reason why. Why? Because I love I love old Japanese like 70s music. It's so cool. I don't know what it is. It's like the instruments they use, the sound quality. I'm obsessed with 70s Japanese music. The bass, like, it's louder usually. It's so funky too. There's this producer called Akuyu. He is insane. Like, I love everything he makes. Ooh, that might be it. Yeah, vinyls. Wow. Man, I wish I had a record player. My sound would sound so much better, I feel. That's like the real sound. Vinyl. Cheers, everyone. Drinking some vodka mixed with grapefruit. Yeah. That's how this one looks. Anyway, drink responsibly. Everyone has their different talents. Find out what your talent is very important. And always drink like in moderation. There's like a big thing behind that, like people can't handle like alcohol. It's weird because like people can't handle alcohol, but it's like everyone can handle weed, right? Or it's like I think people have like different reactions to weed. Like people get really paranoid and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm not a weed smoker, obviously, because it's illegal here in Japan, and I never got into that in America. Because I was like all like even the time when I was in America, it was all like illegal pretty much everywhere. Maybe California only. 10 years ago, I was in America. Ooh, I like that pattern. Let's use that. Let's just put the pattern 4 out here. I'm gonna freestyle it off the grid, outside the grid. I like that drum grid. Let's put it through the drum bus. Drum bus is 4. There you go. Like that. Yeah, we can easily get people paranoid. I don't get paranoid smoking. Even when I first started, I felt like this high was for me. Nice. Is it a certain strand? I know people like Kush or something. People have their different strands. That's like really cool. I hope Japan like becomes legal. Cause I mean, it's just like it's a plant. Come on, how are you gonna regulate that? And like, no one kills someone off of weed. Like, you can't overdose off of it. No one's like dying off of weed. People are dying off of alcohol, that's for sure. And I'm drinking it all the time. But I'm very lucky to like know my limit. And it's sad to see like people abuse alcohol because it's so good with like food and little snacks. That's how I treat beer as like a carb supplement. I don't really eat carbs with my dinner. It's all like meat and then just like beer, like very barbaric. My diet is very like in the daytime is like all like salad and like tofu and like really healthy, and at nighttime is like barbaric, like meat, beer, fish, and then like a vodka thing mix or like some whiskey. Yeah, pretty much that's it. There's a lot of different weed types of weed. Some are stronger, some are weaker. Nice. Let's clean up those. Like, I like it being off grid, but something has to be on grid because it just sounds like clusterfuck right there. There you go. Well, let's do that. Okay, I like that. I'm gonna put it into an audio file, and then I can like reverse it and do like crazy stuff. And chop it up a little bit more. Yeah, there you go. Let's put it to the melody bus. That's number 1. Let's reverse it. Oh, I love this part right here. Yeah. Ooh. See that? See, that's how you come up with like some random shit. That's it. That's like a really good. That's a good technique. Like, just take a sample, flip it, and then put it in an audio file and reverse it, and then like chop it up. Oh, come on, it's done, son. And then the hook can be like one of these parts right here. It's like. Let's stretch it out, maybe. Kind of like the slow vibe of this one. Let's stretch this part. Ah, I stretch it. I need to make it unique. Hold on. I made everything else stretch. No, just that one. Okay. Wow. I've heard from people that don't smoke a lot that strongly or edibles feel like they took shrooms. Wow. That's crazy. I feel like I'm already like naturally high, so like I'm like scared to do anything else besides like drink. I like the way drinking makes me feel. I think it's probably like a lot of people like when they get high, they just feel relaxed. That's the way I feel when I drink. It's like nice, like chill. It makes me like chill. It can make me hyper too if I'm like around friends, like. But always when I'm like just making music, I'm like, it's like a really good way to like end the night. I love it. Have a couple of beers and just like chill with you guys. Make music. Yo, I love this lifestyle. Like, of course I'm like doing healthy things. I was like riding my exercise bike while I was listening to you, you know? It's like, I'm just not drinking beer every single day doing nothing. I feel like I deserve the beer, so. That's just like part of the keep loving yourself thing, like where you have to like, you know, do the things, exercise, like keep your body, mind, it's all connected. Yeah, these are popcorn. And this is like Shio-aji, that means like just salt flavor. Alright, that's all I want to do with this one. I'm like getting stuck. Like, I'm just like at writer's block right now with this one. We'll just save it as, I don't know. Salty. Thinking about salty flavored popcorn. We'll call it salty. I don't know if I want to finish that one. I think it's okay not to finish, like, cause I think I'm at the point where I'm like, I make so much that I produce everything and I publish it, you know? I do think it's good to like, I don't know. I think it's just good that like, maybe to like, some things don't need to be finished. Like, it's good to just try it out and be like, yo, yeah, just like, it's like the writer, the author, like, writing a page and it's like, oh, scrap that. They crunch up the paper and throw it away. That's okay to do that. I think it's okay to like do that kind of stuff. I still save it. I can come back to it on a rainy day. So anyway, I'm not too worried about that anymore because I'm sitting on many beats and it's just like, yo, there's Gamer. What's good? Gamer loves gaming. Something not finished is another thing completion. Oh, I like that. It's another thing completed. I think I got hiccups. You gave me hiccups, Gamer. Imagine if hiccups were like contagious. Stay away from me. Don't give me hiccups. Start wearing masks. Why are you wearing a mask? Because he has hiccups. Last night I was wanting some popcorn. I know, right? I was wanting popcorn like when I was on my surf trip. I think I was even in the ocean. I was like thinking about popcorn. It's crazy how some kind of things like flavors like pop up in your head. I tell you what. 7 Rever, I tell you what. Everyone got their own thing, yeah. I've written lots of songs I never recorded. Yeah, I think it's fine. Cause I think like we make so much stuff where it's okay to like not like just be easy on yourself. I think that's a good thing. Like that's a good rule. Be easy on yourself, but like always keep like keep coming to the studio. Because I think if you're too easy on yourself, you're like, I'm good. I'm supposed to be easy on myself. Let me just sleep. Then you'll never get shit done. So I don't. There's always a balance to everything, though, right? And then it just comes down to like how bad you want it, right? So it's like, yeah, go ahead and sleep. Then I'll make my music and you can go ahead and just take it easy. It's like practice too. Yeah, it's like you're still like sharpening the sword. Exactly. It's like nothing was lost. It's like the Thomas Edison, right? Finding there's 999 ways he didn't find, and then on the 1000th time he realized that was it. That's how you make a light bulb, right? Something like that. Okay, thanks for coming in. Thanks for chilling. I'm spent. I'm like done. My brain is frying. Alright, thank you all for watching. Wow, we had a really productive day. I don't want to like brag and tell what all I did, but yeah, it's very productive. Wow. So much. Let me just say thank you for everyone to watch. Like, it's so cool to have such beautiful people in this world. Remember, you are loved. If no one else told you that, you are loved. You are special. Keep doing things you love. Keep inspiring. And most importantly, keep loving yourself along the way. Thank you, Gamer Loves Gaming. Thank you, Trevor. Thank you all that came through the live today. Thank you, Kenpachi. Peace and love from Japan, y'all.